Hey guys, in this video we're going to be doing the Marshmallow Towers challenge. So today we're going to design and build our very own buildings. This project will introduce you to the field of civil engineering, the people who make all the buildings you see every day. And not only is this project very cool, it's also a competition. So you can grab a parent or a sibling and have them build alongside you so you can see who makes the best tower. Don't worry if it's your first time, our mentors will be right there with you building their own. Now before we start, some of my fellow mentors are going to talk to you about the ideas that you'll be exploring today.
Hey y'all, so before we get into building our project for today, we'll need to go over a few important concepts. The first concept is, what is civil engineering? Civil engineering is the design and construction of public works. They build bridges, highways, buildings, roads, and other public works. And civil engineering are very important because their work connect people and cities together. And one fun fact about civil engineering is that it is one of the oldest engineering disciplines.
When building our bridges, we have to think about Newton's 3 laws of motions and the forces that are pulling on the bridge. So Newton's first law, the law of inertia, says that an object that isn't moving will stay still, and an object that is moving will keep moving unless an outside force causes it to stop. So here we have a soccer ball that isn't moving. I can stare at the soccer ball forever, but it won't start moving, right? Unless somebody comes around or kicks it. The second ball, it's already moving, and let's say it's moving on an icy surface. This ball isn't going to stop unless it hits a wall or somebody comes and stops it. Newton's second law is the law of force equals mass times acceleration. What does this mean? This means that the mass of an object determines how fast it'll travel. So over here, we have a guy and he's hitting a baseball. And this baseball is going to go really far because it's not that heavy. But if he tries to hit a bowling balls are really heavy, and so it won't go that far. You can see it just fell right in front of him. Newton's third law talks about action and reaction, saying that when there is a force, every force has an equal and opposite reaction. So here we can see that two skateboarders, they're pushing on each other. So when they're pushing on each other, they're exerting forces towards each other. And as a reaction of those forces, these two people are going to go outwards. You can see that they both pushed each other, but they both went outward as a reaction to the force that they applied to each other. So when we're thinking about our bridges, we really have to consider how heavy our bridge is and how the shape of the bridge can direct forces into the center of the bridge, causing it to break, or direct the forces outside. We also have to think about maybe people walking across our bridge or any weight that we put on top of our bridge.
Hey guys! So for some reason, whenever I put this card on top, it all just falls over. Why is that? That's right, it's because of gravity. Gravity is the force that pulls all matter towards the center of the earth. Whenever constructing buildings, bridges, towers, gravity is a major obstacle. Whenever you guys are building your Marshmallow Tower, try and think of ways to overcome gravity.
These are more stable because they have a larger surface area and a lower center of gravity. That helps the tower not tilt and collapse under forces. Think about the Eiffel Tower. It has a broader base which will allow it to have more height and not collapse under forces like wind. Likewise, when you create a wider base for your Marshmallow Tower, it will help you create a long and tall Marshmallow Tower, which will not collapse or topple over as you're building.
Hi everybody! The first thing to think about when we are building a structure is what shapes would be the best shapes to use. So do you guys think that a triangle or a square would support more and be a better structure to use? The correct answer is going to be a triangle. You see, when squares, we apply weight to squares, they tend to bend over like this. However, when we apply weight to a triangle, all 3 of the beams can hold the weight and better distribute the weight so that it stands up. So even though that squares have more material on them, or it looks like there's more material, they are actually not as strong as a triangle. So some structures, if y'all can think of some structures that use triangles, one really good example would be bridges. You see triangles on bridges all the time. So here you can see a bunch of different big triangles and little triangles. Can y'all think of any other structures? I have another one here. Another one would be pyramids. Y'all have seen pyramids are in triangular shapes because again, they are able to support all of that weight. And another big one is the Eiffel Tower. So not only is the Eiffel Tower, the entire shape is a triangle, as you can see here. If we zoom in really close to the structure, I highlighted in red here some of the other triangles. So it's like one big triangle made up of a lot of little triangles. And that's what makes the Eiffel Tower so strong and able to be so big and withhold all that weight so you can build it really tall. So that's something to think about when you guys are building your structures, is to use triangles instead of squares so that you can build it taller and stronger.
For this video, you will need 15 sticks of spaghetti and 15 marshmallows. Now that you know how to build a project, it's your turn.
Have
Have
fun.
fun.
Good luck.
See you next time.